Hello, YouTube. I've been gone. Just pretend this is the microphone. Actually, let's put this in front of here. Pretend this is the microphone. I'm using this as a way to be performative and garner back the audience. And so this is my microphone. What angle do you guys want? I really don't know how to start this. I've been gone. I haven't made videos in a while, and I just have not been there when I should have been. I wouldn't necessarily say I should have been. I mean, nobody's thinking and watching and being like, why hasn't Wornish uploaded? You know, everyone's gonna go and watch like fucking Corey Kenshin or something, like literally somebody else. No one's going like, Wornish, upload right now, or you're gonna die, or you're not gonna get money. And it's just like no one's doing that. It's really just my standard on myself. But I'm here. Okay, look at me. I'm right here. I just want to address some concerns. Firstly, scary title. I know, slightly clickbait, because I'm not sitting here being like, guys, I'm quitting. But you know, it's slightly like I just don't know what I'm doing, really. And I'll get into that. But firstly, I just want to say Wornish is not gone. Wornish is right here. Wornish is right there in front of your eyes, still recording and still making videos. I'm still here. I still want to upload. I still got a little bit of a passion for it, but I'll get into that. Basically, things have changed so much for me in ways that I can't even process, in ways that I never saw realistic, in ways that I could never imagine or describe. I've just been like, I'm in a different state. I'm in a different state of living. I'm going outside every day. Basically, I've probably gone outside every day this year. Probably like one day where I have like a really bad cold or something. But other than that, I've gone outside a lot. And I wouldn't really consider myself like an outdoorsy type of person, but I have gone out a lot. Sorry, it's just my hair. Now it just looks messy. But yeah, I'm not like a super outdoorsy type of person. I wouldn't consider myself that, but I've been going out almost every day. So it's like I go out on runs, I work out consistently. Check this out. I'm not that huge. Actually, I say consistently. That's a fucking lie. I haven't been working out consistently in the past few weeks because my schedule is like I still have been working out, just not consistently. It's been like, again, where it's like, oh, now I can do weights. Oh, now I can just run outside every day. Lately, I've just been craving constantly running outside all the time and stuff, and it's just been like, that's my sole happiness purpose right now, currently. But that has nothing to do with me not uploading. Oh, sorry, maybe I should get into that. I'm just trying to update you on my life currently. I just did my nails for this video. I haven't painted my nails in months. I haven't done a lot of things in months. It took me a while to clean my room, for example. I've had a lot of just straight up anxiety. Just the thought of recording this made my heart sink. Like, I was feeling so heavy these past few weeks, and maybe even this past few months, where I just don't know where I want to be in life. It's not only this type of thing where it's like, I don't know what I want to do, or like I feel like a loser, or like I feel like I don't do anything in my free time. It's mostly just like, how do I put this? I have too many paths that I would want to take in life. You know, there's too many goals, there's too many aspirations that I have. There's too much that I can do. Imagine this. I'm like this weird depressed girl, okay? I've always been this like weird depressed girl. About all these emotions, I don't even know what to do with them. And she has 15 different, just imagine me on a weird ass intersection, and there's like 15 different roads across from me, just like shit ton of roads. Imagine that meme with that dude standing in the middle, and there's like these two places. That's me, but there's like 15 different places. I don't know which one to choose. I don't know. I'm indecisive. First of all, I don't know which road leads to what. I just know like each road might be fun and cool in its own way, but I don't know what to do with that. You know, that's what life has been feeling like. And I've just been sitting on that little intersection. I've just been sitting right there in the middle. But I would say YouTube saved my life. Just to put it into perspective, when I started uploading, I don't think I had a lot going on. You know, I had just moved away. from my friends and family. I was severely homesick. I was depressed. I was like more depressed than ever. Wouldn't say it went away, but I had experienced like extreme trauma. Like probably on par with PTSD type of symptoms. Wouldn't say I have PTSD, but the symptoms were showing because I had just insane scenarios where I would sit down on a desk and I would feel like I'm back where I was in my hometown, and it was like this weird delusional fascination type of thing. It's confusing and it's weird, and that's what life kind of felt like. Felt like I lost sight of everything. It felt like I was worth nothing. All I had was my sense of humor and like a few friends who I was still talking to and still pretty close with. But other than that, there was just this massive hole in my heart from losing everyone that was close around me. I just lost a shit ton of friendships. I was leaving friend groups. I'm still leaving friend groups. I lost a shit ton of friends recently and just transitioned to different friend groups because of high school. And then, you know, after high school, you get into college and like shit's different. Life is changing. Each year, you're meeting new people and you're talking less to people in the past, and you realize new things and you're like, oh yeah, those people weren't really for me. And maybe I should have noticed that sooner. Or it's just people leaving your life, and that's just kind of how it is right now. It's hard for me to process because it's happened so quickly. You know, moving schools and then moving again, and then it's like, who do I talk to? I don't know what I'm doing. Things are stressful. And that's kind of what I'm trying to wrap my head around. It's like, how did these relationships affect me? And like, how do I view it in an adult perspective and not in like the edgy teenage girl perspective that I always like to look at it as? Because really, like, I mean, I basically faced, after moving, I had to deal with just a lot of trauma. I basically got cheated on. Like, life was tough. Okay, life is tough. It's just how it is. I don't want to get into it, but it was that tragic to where I was losing like 2 friend groups of friends and I got cheated on. But I don't want to get into that because those people are probably watching this video and I don't want it to be like weird. Not that I really care. I mean, what are they going to do? Really, what are they going to do? I don't talk to them anymore. That's what happened to me. YouTube was just always a dream of mine. I was uploading on the shitty little laptop, making those Gartic phone videos. You guys already know about that. I don't need to remind you. And it was just all passion, really. I never saw myself getting this far. The production has obviously gotten better. You know, we have lighting now, and I look a little better these days. Paying more attention, paying a little more attention. Things have changed. I've gotten comfortable on camera, obviously a little bit. I know how to talk. I know how to talk to a microphone. And I can play games and like I can edit videos, and the videos are pretty good. I would say the videos are pretty good. You guys think the videos are pretty good? I think they're pretty good. Basically, I've noticed a formula and it was working for a bit, and if I kept doing it, it would be awesome. But I just keep falling into these ruts. My life isn't static, really, which is good. But it's not like when I was really depressed and I felt like I lost everything and I moved away and I was experiencing a lot of trauma. Life kind of felt like this straight road. Felt like a straight road where I just walked down it and it was easy. Because when you're in a rut, when you're in a hole, all you can do is go up. All you can do is climb up because you're stuck. You're already down. You're dug deep. You're dug deep in your own hole. You dug yourself all the way down, ground level, and there's nowhere else but up. And when you go up, it feels amazing. It really does. I remember I was running every single day. Probably not every single day. I was running every other day. I mean, I was focusing on what I was eating, but it was not healthy, but I was. The start of me entering the gym, that was a struggle. I was basically developing really bad eating habits, but I was focusing on my weight a lot more after I moved because that was one of my biggest promises. And I was developing the YouTube channel, and I met new people, and I like made new friends after moving, and it was a lot more natural than I expected it to be. I didn't really expect myself to really like meet such kind and awesome people I have here, but I did, and it's really cool. It was so helpful. It was so healthy for me, and obviously the friends I have now and I've had for years, like Ari, Adam, all of you, I care about you a lot, and you guys have been in my life through all of that and you're probably watching this, and I appreciate you, and I hope we're friends forever. Even if it's, through the internet or something. I still want to maintain my friendships because I care about my friends a lot, and they're the reason why I'm here, and I've gotten this far. But to get back to my point, the depression and anxiety was coming back up. It was bubbling because I was developing all these hobbies. Playing the guitar was really hard. It's really hard now, and I have a bass here that I was trying to practice, and I was giving up on it. And then all those books in the back, am I pointing at it? All those books in the back, like I was giving up on reading, and then I haven't touched that vinyl player in months, and I was collecting vinyls, and I have a CD player, and I haven't listened to those CDs in months. And it was like all these hobbies that I had my high school's years that I was developing and I was getting into and I was falling in love with, along with YouTube, and then developing friendships and like working out, all this stuff. It was all like bubbling up. It was bubbling up. Like my insecurities, it was bubbling up along with it. And it was bound to overflow. It was bound to overflow and sizzle down. All these things that made me feel great, all these things that were making me feel great, were starting to bubble up and fizzle out. And it was like, what am I doing? What am I going to do with my life? I know where I'm going to be. I know what I want to be in the future. I'm just so scared of acting. Like, I don't want to do anything. The thought of getting up and recording a video is just like anxiety inducing, because I'm so scared of expectation. Because people tell me what to upload all the time, which I hate, by the way. I don't like being told advice on what I want to upload on YouTube. I know my video should be shorter for retention. I don't care about that. Okay, I don't want to record 10-minute videos of me watching reels. I don't really want to make that. That sounds exhausting too, because I like making edits and like recording, and just like, I guess I could just not have edits in my videos. Whatever. If I really want to go, if I want to slop, I'll slop. But just right now, I don't feel like slopping. Okay, not now in my life do I feel like slopping. But I just don't like being told what to upload. I don't like being given advice on YouTube, because the advice sucks, okay? I don't want to be your famous YouTuber friend, nor do I care too much about making income off of YouTube, because in all reality, I have a job. Yeah, I have a job now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm saying a slur. I'm sorry. Future wornish, blur that slur out. I have a J word now, and so I'm making money. And I have like everything that I've ever needed, ever really. So I technically don't really feel too unhappy about not making money. It just would be really nice, considering, I would love to move out and stuff and be in a bigger space. It would be great in a lot of other aspects, but I'm pretty happy with the situation that I'm in, to where I don't really entirely need money from YouTube, especially because that sounds like a lot of work. It would be like treating YouTube like a job, and I've never done that in my entire life, because editing videos is fun and it's exhilarating and it's awesome when people admire it. But then when they look at it as a job, or they look at it as like, you could just be way bigger than you are. I'm handing you my kindergartner 5-year-old drawing, and I want you to put it on the fridge. But instead you're like, oh, give it a few years and it'll actually be better. Or like, oh, you should do this to the drawing and then I'll put it up on the fridge. But I love YouTube. I love YouTube. Okay, it's fun and I love it. I've just been overwhelmed by myself. I've been so full of anxiety. It's just like, it was so bad. So bad. And of course, just like having to settle down and realize that my life is changing, and realize that I'm adulting, and acceptance, and like trying not to look at myself through this weird lens, facing my trauma and taking time off to do that, and relaxing, which I never do. I don't relax. Leads to burnout. Did you know that? Did you know that people burn out and all they do is spend their free time like reading manga and working out? I've read so much yuri, you don't even know.
You can be mad at me all you want, but you can't be on mom's phone googling anime lesbians and not know how to delete your search history and act like that's my fault.
When I just cut that part out, they can't know what you do in your free time. If the people want a manga video, by the way, I might make one, but I don't know. I'm not much of an expert. I have read a lot of manga. I'm a little embarrassed about what I read, but I do like reading manga, and if you guys want to see that, let me know. But yeah, I feel like I've given up a bit. I had a period of just giving up. Thought about making a video and then my heart sinks. Thought about talking to my very close friends that I love and my heart sinks. It's like all the things that I love and care about, I feel like it bubbles down and fades away. I feel like it, actually no, I feel like it comes back up and then I just feel gross. And I don't know exactly where that feeling comes from, but I think it's just the idea of people are going to be looking at me, or the expectation, or I'm just scared of people. You know, people have been so angry these days. I feel like I get judged all the time for liking something, just for having a specific interest. I get called words. I don't know. Guys, I liked anime since middle school. Okay, you can get mad at me for liking anime these days. I'm sorry, I like reading manga. It's popular now. What's the issue? I can come out and say it now. You think I'm weird? You think I'm like one of those freaks? You can call me one of those freaks. I don't care. Whatever. I'm also a super sensitive person. I mean, you can call me a word, I'll cry about it for a week. Like, I'm very sensitive to things and criticisms and stuff. If it's not constructive and it's just like, you're this thing, it makes me sad. Honestly, it makes me sad. All that stuff, it boils up, you know. It's the things that people say over the years. It's the insecurities that I build up. I feel like it all just crashed down on me all at once. And then I had to deal with so much work, so much exhaustion. It's like I want to be there for my friends, I want to be there for other people, but I get so stressed just the thought of talking to other people. I'm so scared of their opinions, and I don't want people to think less of me. But at the same time, I feel like people already think less of me. You know, I don't do anything, and there's a lack of communication, and I'm so scared of like groups of people that I know getting mad at me. I feel like people are so reactive these days. I sound old when I say that. Gen Z is so reactive, or this generation is so reactive. You're probably tired of hearing that. You probably hate hearing that, by the way. I'm not saying people these days. I'm saying people I've met in general. I'm so scared of expectation and opinions, and I get so it piles up when you're making videos, and that stuff is everywhere. Okay, people's opinions are everywhere, and I'm like not good with attention, and it sucks because I have a passion for this thing and I want to keep doing it, but then it takes me 4 or 5 months to upload because I'm scared, and I hate it. I hate it. I haven't been too good on my passions, but the fact that I'm making this video, it means that something's changed, and it means that I'm trying to work harder and do better. Okay, it's the fact that I'm sitting here and I've got this mirror in front of me. I've got OBS popped up on the screen, and I'm speaking to the microphone, and I'm thinking of editing and uploading this video. It means that I'm working harder and I'm trying to do something for myself. This video is not going to get any views. I don't think it will. But this video is mostly for me to be like just letting it out. So I'm just like, I'm so full of anxiousness, and things are going good. I have things going for me in life, and I feel ungrateful. I feel like I'm taking people for granted. And I feel like I'm digging that hole up again. I'm trying to make it easier for myself again so I can crawl back up and it's just a straight line. I'm so scared of taking a bunch of different paths. I'm scared of deciding on that 15 roadway intersection. But eventually I'm gonna have to, okay? Because I don't like really digging a hole for myself for too long. I don't like when I'm in a depressive rut and I have to make up for all the shit that I did just because I didn't feel like doing it in the past, and now it feels easier. I don't like having to do that. It doesn't feel great. But luckily I'm not the type of person that just rots all the time. I've gone out and I've still talked to my friends, and I still work out pretty good. Actually, I did like a 5-mile run yesterday. Like, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm still trying my best with the little energy that I have. And not only that, I'm quitting caffeine, and that's been so hard, and I want to go back, and I want to drink coffee so bad. But I'm quitting caffeine. I was like 6 days sober, and then I relapsed, and then now I'm like 2 days sober. It's a perpetual cycle, okay? If I have a day where I can't even like properly talk to my family, and they're like, "You want coffee?" I'm gonna be like, "Yes, yes," because that's what life is. All right, that's how life is. Okay, I have to have the energy to be there for people when I need to be. But if I'm just home all day, then quitting caffeine is doable, but I'm really tired of like that weird feeling in the back of my head of like having a headache and like my body is like, please drink coffee. It's been hard. It's been really hard. The depression spikes when you quit caffeine. It's like it's the worst feeling I've ever felt in a while. Being bedridden for something that should be easy to quit is just, it feels embarrassing. You know, I feel like I should be able to properly quit my coffee addiction, but I can't. I can, but like it's hard, okay? My body is taking a while to readapt to stabilization. I was mostly addicted to it because of college too. Hard work. I don't know if this video went exactly how I wanted it to, but I guess like I could re-record it, but I really don't want to. Every time I record these, I have to put my husband back up, and he's just so hard to keep still. You know, he's such an antsy guy. And that's such a process. Also, the piercings. Yeah. My last video, I probably don't have them. To be honest, I recorded like 3 of these over the past, I don't even know how many months, like 5 or something. Just never uploaded them. I had them up to edit, I just never uploaded them. And I probably won't. I think this one's the good one. Probably. This one's a little more hopeful. It's like, Wornish is trying harder. She was in a rut, but she's trying harder, and she's depressed, but it's okay. It's okay. We fight. Hello, editing Wornish here. I just wanted to elaborate a little bit on what I was saying earlier in that section of the video. YouTube has been such a good help because I felt like it gave me a bit of a purpose. Life really, I mean, you learn this in psychology, but life is just all about creation. You know, it gives you a sense of purpose, it makes you feel motivated, and that's kind of what YouTube did for me, in a sense. It gave me something to work on, something to do, and I just loved, like, making videos, and, like, my friends were in it, and then we were all just joking around, and it was just so fun. And that's kind of what I wanted to elaborate on there. I don't know if I got that through to you at all. I kind of felt like I was leading into something really sad, but YouTube is just such a good thing for me at the time because I had nothing going on, and now that I have things going on in my life, I have so many paths to take, and that's just what I was trying to say. Anyways, I'm sorry. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate you so much, and I love you, not parasocially, and I actually hate you. Goodbye. Goodbye. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh shit.